Hey guys, Sunstreaker Wozza here. Welcome back to another Monday stream where, yes, we're going to be chilling today, doing a bit of gameplay. But with the release of Fortress Maximus this weekend, we're going to be putting the 3-star through its paces on Titan Assault, giving it a go and seeing how far we can get. Did purchase the catch-up bundle, but I'm not sort of coining him. I've coined a couple of levels. But I think it's at level 6 or 7 now, so we're going to go through Titan Assault, see how far we can get with that. There's been some reports that a low level 3-star Fortress Maximus can be the third node, level 15 4-star. So I don't know how far we're going to get with this. We'll have to wait and see, but we're going to have a look at Fortress Maximus as well. So I'm going to give my verdict on him and the changes I'd like to see, and yeah, just think like that. Like I said, if you've got any questions, guys, about anything else, don't have to be about Fortress Maximus, stick it in the chat and I'll try and answer them the best I can. Like I said, it's a chilled out stream, answering questions. You want to see something on the test account, then I can probably show something like that maybe. But yeah, put any questions in the chat. But, talking of the chat, let's see who we've got in the chat today. So, we've got Striker3124, then Chris Harmon and Kill Cannon. Thanks for joining, Andy Swales as well. So yeah, thanks to all my members, honestly guys, really appreciate it. It sort of helps me create content, helps me do what I do, and you know, as some way of giving that back for one-to-one services and things like that, and a $50 gift card giveaway every other month. And now we're getting towards October, we're getting ever closer to that $50 gift card giveaway. But there's only one way to be within that, being a platinum member, and you've got to be in it to win it. So yeah, it's up to you guys. But yeah, who else have we got? William Wilkinson as well, obviously grind time, my brother. We've got D-Det, we've got Esco Jose, we've got Penny Lancaster, thanks for joining. We've got, who else have we got? We've got, and have I said Andy Swales? I said Andy Swales twice. I'll do it twice, why not? Hey, I can do it, it's my stream, do it at one. We've got Lord Avix as well. We've got Andrew Stevenson. Stay puffed, how's it going, brother? Who else have we got? E-Rods, thanks for joining. Buffetacon, I hope I've got that right still. You need to tell me, honestly. Brian Leonard as well. Jose Trillo. Oddspot Phil. Oh, Joseph, can't have you this week. Ray Bellamont as well. Matt Paul with the clutch as well with Simon Hayes. Carnage Mac Aight. Buffet says close enough. Oh, Mitchell VF1J as well joining us as well. Yeah. Yeah, hi to everyone, thanks for joining. So yeah, it's been a so let's talk RL real life. So because of the obviously the Queen's funeral, a bit of a hectic couple of weeks really. It just messes my schedule, because obviously my schedule is sort of, it works around the game and work, and it both tie in together, because streaming's like a second job, you know. I do put a lot of hours into it, but yeah, having that bank holiday off and working the Sunday just really sort of put me back a bit, and really suffered a bit. So come Thursday I just had no time. I had loads of things to do in work and things like that. So yeah, finished quite late, still had to sort my daughter out, and didn't have time to test much. And then I thought, right, what we're going to do, not got many ideas, not had time to sort of really look at the chats and think about something like that. But at least I got the combat. And yeah, they pulled the combat last minute, so I was like, I've not even got that. I was like, right, okay, I've got a few ideas. I was like, listen, I've not got anything set up. So sadly I had to cancel last week's stream, so apologies. It was a bit sort of like, you know, a bit crazy day. One of them things that happens, doesn't it? Real life gets in the way. But England has played tonight, so been on a bit of poor form. For those Americans don't know, you should know. World Cup is coming in November, so USA are in England's groups. It's going to be interesting. But we've hit a bit of bad form. But we played Germany tonight, and a bit of a crazy game. We were 2-0 down, then we were 3-2 in the lead, and then we've had some poor players making poor mistakes that should not have even been playing, really. There's one player especially with under loads of scrutiny, and he made a mistake and gave a penalty away. So quite poor, but yeah, looking forward to the World Cup. That's going to be interesting, because if there's an England game on when I'm streaming, then I probably ain't streaming. Big football fan, massive England fan as well, so that could be interesting. But yeah, for those that remember as well, a while back, I actually sort of, I think I did a little Did I video it? Did I stream it? I can't remember what I did now. Maybe I just did it to grind time. I can't remember what I did. But we're watching the game and sort of showed like a reaction to the England game, which is quite funny because I can't show the England game because of television rights. Again, being monetized, whatever. But yeah, that was 2 years ago. Yeah, the Euros. But yeah, yeah, so just been watching that Mirage Jake, and now he's got better than yeah, bit of Earth Wars now. Yeah. What else in they saw in the game? What's been happening? So like I said, they pulled the combat. They were supposed to look at it today. Done a few fixes around the Titans, which we can talk about in a minute. Loads of bugs over the weekend. So many bugs, it's been ridiculous. And I think the 8s were working over the weekend, and normally don't. But it doesn't help that Dale's been ill, so you know Dale's been in hospital, but he tells me he's alright, he's fine. But yeah, so Dale's been off a bit, so the 8s have been struggling. And then one of the 8s is off sick today, so again, sort of struggling a bit. But you know, it is what it is. But I'm hoping to get his combat soon. We've got the new bot in a week and a half's time. You know, again, they've sort of put this back, but they're still struggling for time. They need this 8-week saga to come sooner than later, because we can't keep getting this content where it's not good enough and it's rushed and it's really buggy and everything. And I think people are starting to see this now, that in playtest it's maybe hidden a bit behind closed doors, but everything's just always really rushed with the apes and feels a bit last minute, and that it's not quite ready. You know, they'll give us something, we'll give feedback, and then on the day before we're all like, are we making these changes? Are we going to change it? And then we don't get really much response back, and we go, well, that's it then. We would like to see it change a bit. And that's when combats come out slightly poorer than they should have been, our bots, because, you know, we've not had enough time with them and stuff like that. But, you know, it is what it is, but I'm hoping they can improve the schedule, hopefully. But yeah. Rook's Hollow as well. Rook's Hollow's broken. So basically, I'm not happy with it. So when I first seen the Hollow idea with the Titans, I didn't really think about how it would work. But I was like, yeah, that's a pretty cool idea. I like that. There's a Hollow or something. But I was still thinking around the terms of, it drops a Hollow and it distracts the other Titan from firing at you. I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool, because if I fight with Metroplex and you got Fortress Maximus and I drop a Hollow and all of a sudden Metroplex is only aiming at the Hollow, then yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a good defense strategy. But no, it drops on the base. And I was thinking, well, that's going to pop outposts. So then are we all going to put our outposts on the other side of the map? Which makes it easy to sack. And I've got a big thing about sack. It's just too easy. It really is. It's almost impossible to create an anti-sack base as it is. The defenses that are created for anti-sack don't really work that well. They work okay, but don't really work that well. And hence why I've sort of made this base design, to try and sort of counter sack. And you can never counter it. And that's my big problem. You can't counter sack no matter what. And I'm hoping there's going to be some more anti-sack measures put in, but also some anti-warp measures. I said, you know, some more mines. I'd like some anti-healing mine cores, personally. Not build bots. We've got loads of build bots now. I think build bots are alright as they are. I'd like to see an anti-healing mine, just to make you choose between, because everyone's using MSN at the minute. Everyone's using that. Let's put some anti-healing mines out there. I said that to Fabian and to Dale. I'd like to see that. And then some people might not use MSN mines, and then you can sack. Some people might go all anti-heal. Some people might go all anti-MSN. But I'd also see another couple mines as well. So I'd like, you know, we've got 4 already. I'd like to see 6 mines and some healing cores for mines, anti-heal cores. And I'm not saying anti-heal as in like 0 healing. Let's not be crazy now. You know, we don't have we do have anti-shielding cores, yeah. But you know, it's gonna be a bit crazy at no heal, because there's so many things that have healing. And someone suggested it in playtest. I was like, there's so many things that heal though. I mean, it's hard to combat in the game. You've got stripes, you've got Tarax, you've got pinpointer, you've got, oh god, I've only started on combats. I know mine cores, including my Cronus and Rejuvenate cores and Alchemist and Amalgamus, and then you've got all the bots that heal as well, and even healers and their cores, and you're just eliminating so much. So I'd like to see like a 30% or 50% reduction in healing, something like that, just to make it a bit harder, you know. But I'd like to say that, yeah. Let's have a look at the chat. Let's see what everyone else is saying. But yeah, I don't like these hollows. I don't like them. I think they need to go back to the drawing board. But I know the apes won't. I know they won't. I know they won't. Grind time is coming home. It definitely isn't. It definitely isn't. I'm not sure if it's going to be so much better. We'll talk about that in a minute. We'll have a look at it. I don't think it's going to be that much better, the Titans. I'm not too sure. The jury's out on Fort Max. I just want a new toy to play with. So that's why only reason I got the bundle. But yeah. Also, what Phil, I can't think of the last time England was in good form. When we got to the Euros final or the semi-final of the World Cup. That's pretty good, to be fair. One of the top 4 teams in the world. That's pretty good. Josie Triller, that happens on any team from any sport. It happens to England a lot more, though. Also, what Phil, the Robert Green goal. Oh, yeah. That was awful. Awful. Andy Swell, stream and watch footy at the same time. If I had a third screen, then I could do. But I don't, so I can't. Yeah, Rook's Hollow is literally just going and just popping and just dying, and there's no damage either. So Rook's Hollow is completely broken because they've tried to fix the Titan Hollow that had Titan health on the base. It was stupid. Yeah, Omega's still broken. There's so many glitches right now. Yeah, I wasn't sick. It's alright, but thanks, Chris Harmon. Just catching up. Yeah, Afraid of Comedy, 2 on mine. I've been saying it for months, like I said, yeah. Grant House, surprised how small the Titan Hollows were. I thought it'd be no Titan size. Just delete, how's it going? Just to correct you, Loki, there's only one football. Just putting it out there. Everyone that knows me quite well in my TF Alliance and TF family even knows it's football. No such thing as soccer. There's no such thing. Only football and American football. Or egg ball, if you want to call it that. There's only one football. Stay Puff wondering if RC as well. Maybe. It depends. Well, so if they've got a Titan hot, so you've got to think, so instead of programming, they're two, even though you might think they're the same, one's a hollow with damage, one's a hollow with stun. So because the Titan hollow does damage, they'll have took Rook's hollow. I doubt they'll have took RC's hollow. I doubt it. But I haven't got RC ready to test. I've got the 4-star, but I suppose we can test when we do some gameplay and stuff like that if you want. But yeah. Basically show us level 5 with scouting. Where does it end? Honestly. I did start on war going through, but yeah, I'm not really going to bother now. I mean, I did get a drop from heavyweight. Yeah, that's his name. That's pretty cool to be fair. Heavyweight. Yeah, I did get a drop from him. I won't show the leaderboard, but I did get a drop from him. And but he beat the base second time, which is fine. As long as I get some point drops, I'm fine with that. So, well, that's just messing with me now. I need to turn that sound off. There we go. I like the music when playing, but not when I've got music on already. Let's have a go with RC. Let's see what RC is doing. Let's have a look. Where's RC? She's not in that team. She's further along. I think she's in number 6, I think. Do I know my team that well that I know where she is? 7. 7. Nearly. I was close. Let's see if RC's working as intended as well. Hey there, Terror of Titano. Thanks for joining, bud. So yeah, a bit of gameplay and then we're going to have a go at Titan Assault with our Fort Max. I'm glad they made it shorter though. I am, to be fair. I mean, I couldn't bother doing all them again. I'm sure they've used a spark though. I'm sure they have. Because I did some maths and then Fabian posted some maths and I was like, well, my math says that I'm getting less spark, less tight spark doing this way. But hey, I'll trust Ape's maths. Don't lie. But right, let's have a look. So RZ hollow down. See, that's lasting. That's lasting. With Rux hollow, I mean, it's like almost instant. You know what? I should have dropped one bot actually. I should have dropped RC and got XP. That's what I've been doing. I'll show you guys that actually as well. Yeah, they have made Fort Mex's shorter and left Metroplexes, which I don't get. If you're gonna shorten one, shorten them both. Hell, no one wants to do all that tightness level. Leliot's got a good question. It is a good question, and I don't know if I've got the answer really. So the question is it better to level up defenses, like level up to HQ and then max them all, and then go for HQ? I'd probably say not. It's probably better to rush it in a way. I mean, you are going to get attacked more. It's hard to get resources, but for the extra defenses you can get and for the extra points on attack, I've always said that I always prioritize attack. You attack, you know, every single day, multiple times. In war, you will attack every single war, but you're not always on defense, and you get attacked once a day on defense. So defense, top level is really important, especially if you're a commander of an alliance or something. But outside of that, always prioritize attack. So I would sort of rush it just to get the added ability points, which will help you in leveling, which will help you in events and everything else. So, you know, I'm a fan of rushing a bit. I never used to be, but I kind of get that, you know, the extra points, you know, especially HQ 16 to 17 is a lot of extra points. Is it 6 extra points to give you, something like that? I think it is. Maybe 8 extra points, something like that per battle. So it's a lot of ability points, which will make it a lot easier. Yeah. Yeah, I've been leveling Slingshot quite a bit. I like him. I think Lever's uses in HU18, especially when they've announced that there's going to be prime cores and defense. If you missed that, then yeah. So it's going to be interesting. So I'd like to see where, you know, my Cronus, whether it's going to be a one defense, is going to be an area. They'll have to be balanced, but I'm hoping it's not just one defense. If it's just one defense, then that's pretty poor, really, because it's not going to do much. But if you see like an area, like nothing stupid. I mean, like, say 2 defenses wide or something like that. You know, one whatever. Is it 5 squares of defense? So like, you know, 9 squares, so a couple of squares either side. So you can put 2 defenses together. And so, for example, this if I put a healing my Cronus core on this, then it, yeah, maybe heal the radius there, like a healing core. Yeah, try to find it. Is there any healing cores here? But you get the idea. Maybe a bit smaller than that, but something just healing things in an area. You know, same with like. Oh god, I didn't want to drop him there. Oops. At least you can see Rux Hollow. Watch this. Rux Hollow. Dead. And no damage. Try again. Rux Hollow. Drop it down. There you go. Dead. What use is that? Oh, that question. 3 5-star bots or Omega? Again, it's a hard one because it depends on your team. So, if you've got quite a few 5-stars and got a war team of mostly 5-stars, and you haven't got Omega, then I'd suggest going for Omega. But if you haven't got a team of 5-stars, Omega will help you, especially with leveling. But, you know, I don't know. You need a team more, I think, than you do Omega. You know, you can, if you've got a 4-star Magna boss or, you know, So I thought even 4-star Volcanicus, that will do well. You know, you don't need Omega. It helps a lot. But, you know, it all depends on your team. It all depends on what team you've got. Hotspot Phil, feeling a lot of hate from American sports going from the other side of the pond right now. The only hate, it's not for the sport itself. It's the name. It's just for the name. I don't mind basketball. I don't mind, you know, anything else. You know, golf or whatever sport. Yeah, it's not even the sport that annoys me. It's the name. It's the name that annoys me. It's because it's called football. It's called football. Always has been in England. It's called football. And it's like the Americans have gone, oof. We've got this new sport where you get the ball and you throw it and you get it in your hands and you run with it. Alright, what should we call it? Should we call it handball? No, that makes too much sense. Let's call it football. Oh yeah, brilliant, yeah. But do we really use our feet? Yeah, a bit. Yeah, only a bit. But hey, we'll call it football. Hang on a minute. There's a sport called football over in England. Oh, we'll just change their name to soccer. Yeah, we'll keep football and we'll change their name. How does that work? That's my problem with the sport. Is that it just took someone else's name and gone, yeah, we'll just call it that. I'm concentrating now. Yeah, run ball. Yep, egg ball, run ball, handball, call it whatever you want, honestly. Anything other than football. Don't think I'm going to do this now. I think we're going to run out of time, so might need a bit of Silverbox to help me out. And maybe even a bit of skydive as well, actually. Do a bit of an air show. Oh, great, and now he can't transform. Just what I need. Just what I needed. Don't die yet. Don't die yet, skydive. Don't die yet. Cool. Oh, now the Titan's hitting this combiner. Oh, this is going wrong, isn't it? See, that's what happens when I start talking egg ball. That's what happens. It's the better sport, please. Smash ball. Chris Harmon, no way you beat 4-star level 20. No, 4-star level 15. With supposedly a level 10 3-star. Supposedly. It's what I've heard, the rumours. But we'll see how close we get. Spot Phil, it's ironic because the object of the game is kind of to avoid hitting the ball with your foot. Yeah, exactly. On football, you use your feet. That's the only thing you can really use. You can't use much else.
Roll out.
Baseball, football, I don't really understand it, to be honest with you. I had time to sort of try to explain it once and I sort of half got it, but then I forgot again. I just don't, it's just too complicated for me, honestly. A D-Deck said that a level 8 max can beat 15 4-star. Carnage Mac, alright. I was YouTube recommended a random Earthworld video on Star Save the other day. It was a young Wozza. Not so young. Yeah, you know what? That's funny you mention that. I was gonna do like a look back at some of my famous videos, or you know, some of my important videos that I did over time, and look back at them and how you know the channel's changed since then. And I thought it'd be quite you know, quite fun to do. Because yeah, a lot has changed on the channel. God, over the last couple of years, a lot.
Abilities ready.
But yeah, I was watching Grind Time stream, and it's true what he said, that it's not as easy as people make out. You know, a lot of people start up YouTube channels and the hardest thing about doing a YouTube channel at the start is having next to no viewers and still carrying on. You know, because you feel like no one's really watching, no one's really paying attention. And that's why I sort of try and support people, you know, that are doing content, because I remember being there, and I remember watching Hoist and watching JT's All Business and people like that, and even Oasis Mass and Bearded Ghost and people like that. I remember watching all them, thinking, oh, that's pretty cool. And they just did a basic, you know, just the screen, and not Hoist obviously, but they all used to just do a screen, no camera like this, nothing like that. And I used to think, oh my god, yeah, it must be amazing to be able to just create content. And then started doing it myself, and it was cool at the start. And it still is. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to like doom and gloom, but you know, at the start it was very easy because you always got ideas, and you always know, like, you know, thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to do a channel, I'm going to have all this stuff, and then you do all that, and then after like 6 months, you're like, what am I going to do now? What am I going to talk about this week? And every week I'm sort of stuck going, what should I talk about? I talked about that a few weeks, and I talked about 2 months ago. I don't want to repeat myself. So you're always looking for new content all the time. So when the 8s bring out new content, that's brilliant for us. Amazing. You know, that can give us weeks of content. I mean, I've rinsed HU18 now with, you know, what I think will be there and what I know will be there, and little snippets and stuff like that. But there's almost so much you can go on about HU18 until it comes, and eventually you got to start thinking, right, well, let's try something else. Let's talk about something else. And that's when it gets hard, just to keep doing. And it's also the time it takes. People don't realise the time it takes. I mean, on a standard week, I mean, I also put testing into this. I think, because you gotta know what you're talking about as well. But then it's even like playing the game, because you've got to know what you're talking about and know the game itself and meta changes and when things do change. So, you know, but it's taking gameplay out of it, which is obviously a part of it, but taking gameplay out of it, I reckon streaming and doing videos takes about 15 hours a week, give or take 12 to 15 hours a week. And that's, you know, streaming, recording it, creating the videos, creating the thumbnails, the streams off themselves and all that, and then create the videos. Take a long time, guys, honestly. People don't realise how long videos take, but streams are quite easy. So the problem is with a stream you need a bit of a following, because people can't tune in when, you know, when you want them to. Depends on the time zone, depends when you choose to stream. That's the hard part as well, choosing that. And but videos people can watch any time, and people won't watch, you know, hour-long streams. Not everyone will. You know, it's no coincidence that my streams get like 400 views when my videos get 1,000 views. It's because people don't have the time to watch a full stream. So that's why I started cutting snippets out and making videos out of it. People that can't tune into streams, to sort of, you know, please them as well. Because I had a lot of complaints saying, Wozza, I can't watch streams. And so, you know, I went from videos to streams, and now I try and do a bit of both. But to create a 15-minute video, it must take me about an hour and a half, 2 hours to create one video. And also the longer the video, when I do the ones with text, that could take about 3 hours to do, while I'm editing it and even changing the sound even, and cutting bits out and choosing what to cut out, what not to. Because what you don't know is, I could do this actually for my members maybe, is that give that unedited version, as long as you don't mind swearing. Oh, thanks for tipping, Grant, I really appreciate it. You could just become a member, but you already are, so I do appreciate it. Oh, yeah, cutting dating sites out, oh my god, honestly. Well, you're not made it unless you get a dating site on your channel. Yeah, what people don't realise is when me and Tex sit down for those videos, I sit down with Tex and I always go, right, listen Tex, we need to cut this down to about half an hour. And we're like, right, and then we get talking. It's about an hour long, and I'm like, I can't put an hour long out. And so I had to cut it down, so I had to cut snippets out and think, is that relevant? So sometimes we'll be talking about something, so we'll be talking about combats, and we'll go off on a tangent and start talking about what bots are good with it. And yeah, you know what, that is important information, but we're just rating the combats. And so, you know, some of them snippets sometimes I had to take out. So it'd be good for people to actually see that maybe. I mean, I think most of them are gone. I had to delete them because it's so big a file. But, you know, all these things take time.
Abilities ready.
Might just get it, I think. Yeah. Look at the chat. Yeah, Mac alright, it's found. Click to find out what code's on it. 2017. It's how long ago? 5 years. Wow, 5 years ago. Shut the batteries on. Yeah, the battery's fine. Granted, especially after you stream every day during a pandemic. Yeah, I'll never forget. So, the idea was, I never dreamt for 1 minute that they'd, would lock down for that amount of time. I thought, yeah, they'll lock the country down for a couple of weeks, and then we'll be right. Then we'll be all right. We'll be fine. I thought, I know what I'll do. Yeah, because so over in England, I'm not sure what happened in America. There's a guy called Joe Wicks, and he came on and he said, listen, I get people can't go out anywhere and people can't go to the gyms. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do like a PT session every day, but it's something that everyone can do. You don't need any weights. Just going to do like a PT session to keep everyone fit and healthy. It's like a pretty good idea. And me and the wife and the kids just get up every single morning and do it. And then I soon got bored of that within 3 days. I was like, right, I'm not doing that. I just sort of started streaming and stuff. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a stream every day. I'm going to keep people entertained during this, pandemic, and give them something to watch, something to talk, and just do something. And I thought, I'll do it every day. Yeah, why not? Thinking, yeah, I could do a stream for every day for 2 weeks. And then, yeah, after what?
Roll out.
I think after about the 30th or 40th day, I was sat there one day thinking, I've covered everything, I think. I don't think there's much I can talk about now. I've talked about everything that possibly is. I can go over it again, but, what's the point? I don't want to keep repeating myself. So I remember just coming in stream. I thought, I've got to stream. I said I'd do it every day, so I've got to do it. And it's just still in like the 40th or 50th day. I remember coming on stream going, right guys, I don't know what to talk about, so you choose. A bit like this really, just like sort of turn up and just go, let's just just chat, because I ran out of things to say. And I got to about I think it was about 80 or 90 days, and I had to go back to work. I was like, oh my god, like I can't leave it at 90. I've got to get to 100. And the wife was like, yeah, but you're going to struggle to get back in work. I was like, yeah, I'm on work every day at 9 till 5. I want to get in 7 hours sleep, but I could do it. It's doable. And she thought I was mental. But I was like, no, I've got to get to 100. And that's why you'll see I've got day 100 and then it just stops. I was like, I've done 100 now. No more, that's it. But yeah. Hey, 321 Dash, how's it going? But yeah, Matt Polar, yeah, the editing's what takes time. It is. It's not. It's, the first hard bit is thinking of content, thinking of ideas. That's one of the hard bits. Things that people are interested in as well. I don't want to keep doing more Power 11 videos. I've done a load of cup videos. I can say to people, go and check them out. They're still relevant now. Base design's quite hard at the minute because it doesn't matter what base design you do, really. To a degree. I like my new base design. Grind time stolen off me. I'm joking, of course. I obviously said to me, can you use it? But I'm intrigued to see how it's like at Psyops level while I'm chilling down here. So yeah, but the thinking of ideas and the editing is the time it takes. Definitely is. That's why you find a lot of Earth Wars content creators just stream nowadays. Not a lot of them do videos. They just stream and then just post their stream. I don't blame them. Honestly, I don't. Editing's the worst because so you do your stream and you've done it and you know what you've done and you've got to go and watch yourself back. It's a bit weird, but you know what's coming in a way because you made the content, obviously. Yeah, it's a bit weird watching yourself and yeah. Yes, he just at least put that. You can look for YouTube statistics about your demographics and when they're online. But the problem is that mine was 2. It was either 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which I think is that when Americans get up and they maybe opening YouTube in the mornings, I think. Because a lot of my viewers are American. I think like 60%, 70% American. Or Canadian, so that sort of time zone. So yeah, 1 PM. And like, it was like midnight, 1 AM. I was like, I can't do a stream 1 AM. I'll be in bed by then. I could on Friday and Saturday when I'm in work. I'd get home about 2 AM my time, half 2. But I was like, no, I need some consistency every single time. And so that's why I chose around, 10 p.m. for me. It works with the kids. I can put the kids to bed and stuff like that. So, yeah. What else? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either. I'm not a fan of the crossovers. Let's stick to G1.
Roll out.
She was right, you are meant. I meant to keep doing it. You know what's quite funny? And listen, I say to people, listen, I make a bit of money out of this, but I don't get the kid. You know what? I have members and things like that. I'm under no illusion I make money out of this, but nothing stupid, nothing like crazy. That's gonna make me stop my job. It maybe makes it enough that what I spend on the game, I get in YouTube revenues and things like that. So it's nothing ridiculous. Especially after do the giveaway. It still don't even cover what I spend in the game, I don't think. But yeah, people think people make millions on YouTube. It's quite amusing. But yeah, but it's quite funny at the start because I was streaming. The wife started off saying like, "Oh, you're streaming again?" Oh, I was like, "Yeah. Well, I stream on this day and I've changed my day sometime." And she's like, "Oh, but what is this tonight?" And I'm like, "Well, I've got to stream. I can't not stream. I've got to keep to a schedule." And at first she was like, "Oh, it's just a game and all this." And then I showed her once. I was like, "Look, my first sort of pay. Like, I think like 3 months worth all together, to be fair." And like, it's like you had to. So AdSense, you had to make like £60 before they'll pay out. So I was earning like £20 a month for future revenue. So like 3 months added up. I was like, look, £60 coming in my bank. And the wife was like, "What? You're making money off YouTube?" I was like, "Yeah, I've made some money off some ads that my videos are showing." And all of a sudden, that soon changed to, "Are you gonna stream tonight?" "Okay, yeah, go on, you go and stream, yeah." It's like, yeah, no, I'm in a bit of money. You want me to do it now, don't you? Pay the Lancaster that we make. Oh, yeah, why have I done that to our bots? I could do this base without dropping them all. Never mind. Because I'm talking. A game. This isn't a game, it's life decisions. I do like that quote. It almost feels like I've done it. How did I do on the event? I think I finished about 21, 22k. I've been 25k. I was on par to just sort of do it. And I'll be honest with you, I thought, right, I'll do one more run and then do one in the morning. And then I literally turned the computer on. And the event was finished at like 21.5k I was on. I was like, oh, sound then. Then they're like, you can go and do points in the Alliance, but I was like, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I was tired by that point. Like I said, a bit of a hard week last week. Those are just 3 months worth of my donations, Grandad, but it probably was. I do appreciate that, but I do, honestly. In Lancaster, I've skipped lunch for bundles. That is a life decision. That really is a life decision. Oh, I will do a giveaway. Let's I'm just going to report these in a minute. There we go. Do you know what I'm going to do, actually? Yeah. I've had an idea. I'll talk about it at the end of the stream. We'll see. We'll see. Let's spin around like that. Let's do a few more. Yeah, the problem is you can report them, but they just create a new channel with a bit of a different name, so it's Chat69, and they'll just change it to something else and put a different emoji, and all of a sudden it's a different account. So that's what it is. Doesn't matter if you report them or not. As long as they're not posting in my stream, I ain't fussed. You can report it, they'll get banned, they'll make another one. It's just one of them things, sadly. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I know, Loki. Just finished 40 stream, but I thought I'd do it while you guys were on here, so I thought I'd do a bit of leveling first, have a bit of a chat, and then we'll do a bit of gameplay. Because I can't really chat and play at the same time. I just noticed it just messes things up. See, look, Blur's so powerful. He really is.
Abilities ready.
I broke down one of those star chest bundles. Yeah, they were pretty good. I like them. They're alright, but that 1% chance is awful.
Abilities ready.
Awful 1% chance. But yeah, they are alright, them star chest bundles. I do like them.
Abilities
The drop rates are what they say. Yeah, I'm going to need a bot for this, I think. Let's drop Rhinox.
attack. Abilities ready. Abilities ready.
Just Lee to do a video for his YouTube channel about obviously 40k with no money spent. If you've got plenty of time, then yeah, it's pretty simple, really. You know, just make sure you keep topping your cells up and just run them down and down, and then level them out before you go to bed. Run them down to 0. Set an alarm on your phone in 5 hours time when your cells go back again, and then start again. It's hard work. Do I still prefer Fireball or Bouncing Beam? Well, not. I don't know now, because now they've said that it was totally all irrelevant what you picked, but I don't know. It worked for me. Maybe, I don't know. Let's have a go to Titan Lab though. Oh yeah, brilliant. Look. So got enough to take him to 7, but what's going on here? Almost. Oh my day, honestly. There we go. Spawn decoy. I'm not gonna lie, I only leveled it for that as well, and now they nerfed it, so. Brute force. 20% melee damage. Also the hollow. Ooh. But the hollow's got no health then. I don't know, let's test it. Oh, don't tell me it's crashed. Yeah, it's crashed. Why am I not surprised? $2K a drive. Yeah, yeah. So what's that? 10 battles? You can't do 10 battles consistently though. Because then every hour you're only getting back about, what? I need to sort it out with Dale as well to get all the old base off there. It's when they messed when they did the thing with the blue stacks. I had to get a recovery code for it to even work. And now it keeps popping up with that old base from God knows when. So can I put 2 passive effects on? Is that what it is? It's not gonna let me. Oh, it's because I chose that. That's why. Because the hollow's not available because it upgraded 1 battle. Okay. I get it now. I get it now. Okay, well it's looking a bit beefier. But why is it saying 90k now? It's like 68 minutes ago. I don't know. I give up. I give up. All I know is we're doing Titan Assault.
Autobots, roll out.
What? Oh, it's elimination mode. That's why. Yeah, when I'm free to play, I just sort of do like 6 battles, 6 battles, 6 battles, 6 battles, till I get down to low cells. Then I start doing 3s and 4s and low levels ones to build the cell back up again. And if I'm going out somewhere, I just do like 10 battles, run it all down. Yeah. I got some 5-star shards in a few of the chests. I think I got 3 $10 bundles, I think. But yeah, but shards wise, I'm doing quite well. I mean, we pulled a combat last week and I'm already at 2.5k, but we're at 9k 5-star shards. But we've got 6 4-star crystals, so we've definitely got enough shards. And obviously, if I pull one of them, then I'll have another 180 shards. So 9,300 plus 180 times 6 is about 1,000. So I got about just over about 10,500 shards, 10,500. So yeah, and obviously we're saving our thingy prime cores as well for the new. I think what is it? Is it 5,000? Was it? No, 2.5. So oh my god! So I got 8 of the new prime core when they come out. That's good. And oh, is it a thing? Is it another prime core event? So I'll have 10. I might have actually all of them. But that's why I've started saving my defense cores. I'm not going to upgrade any more defenses. I'm saving all my defense cores. See, I've not got that many really. I haven't. But I have obviously got all these. That's why I'm keeping those, you see. Always for a reason. Always for a reason. When you see me saving something, just use it for a reason. But I have got obviously the idea that, you know, if you're not going to use it, save it. Best advice I can give you. If you need it, use it. No worries, fine. If you don't need it, save it. Andy Swells, you always get a bit less, sadly, I think. Yeah. Yeah, the only about a bundle like that, Chris, it's usually a sell bundle. I don't really buy the big bundles because it's more just to kit the addiction because I don't need bots. I don't really need combats, especially now I've got flak. So it's just more of a yeah. I'll get them just to yeah, kit the addiction, have some fun. Grind time, blah. You know what? Grind time says blah, saving blah. And when I make grind time, it couldn't save for England. That's just saying already. I don't know if you say that over there, but it could not save basically. And now he started to. I think he started to see the light. It doesn't need to buy crystals and all this stuff and open all these things. So although he says blah 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 in the chat, what he means is I hate Wozza for making me do this, but he's right. Well, this is a lot easier. When he was level 2-star, level 1, I was losing these bases. You don't get better drop rates on the bigger bundles, you know. Just to put it out there. It's still the same drop rate. I mean, yeah, you got more crystals, so you got more chance to get whatever, but I do pretty well. I think the 40 bundles is where it's at. Honestly, I'm not just saying this. If you're going to buy a bundle, I think you have better luck in the 40 ones. I don't know why, but I just think you do. Yeah, oh yeah, the Cyber Pass, definitely. Yeah, I would definitely get the Cyber Pass. Really, really good value. You know, and let's be straight, guys. Listen, I'm not here to chalk up Space 8 revenue. The game does well, the game does well. If it doesn't, then it's one of them things. You know, I've always said that, you know, my channel, and I hope that what comes across is that I'm always honest with you guys. I'll always say, yes, it's good. If something's good, I'll go, yes, credit to Space 8, this is really good. This bundle is worth it, you know. When the 4 times value, not the combiner ones, when the 4 times value comes up, buy them if you need bots. Buy the 4 times value. If you need dupes anyway, you need 5 stars. The 4 times value bundles are amazing, and especially when they break in the 8 times value, like I've sort of spent probably too much on them to be fair. But yeah, 8 times value, it's something like 400 crystals, $400 something, is it? More than that, maybe 800 crystals for $100. So much stupid like that. Let's kick off with Scarpanac. So what does some war attacks? We're not doing a war attack without Rook the way he is. It's not a tracked war, so. See, there's a lot of stun you see on Fort Max. What I don't like about Fort Max. It's a lot of stun. Which means there's also a lot of stun on Scarpanac, which means that you can get stunned, so. Stay Puff, have I tested a new combat? Oh god. Oof. So grind time. Oh, I'm rubbing my eye because it's a rabbit hole, I don't want to get down really. Grind time sort of covered it a bit last night. In his stream really. And he was right in what he said, so. You might have seen my comments in Discord. I had a bit of a dig at the apes. So this combat came a day before it was due out to the testers, and Dale came in the chat. I don't blame Dale for one. Not one bit. But Dale came in the chat and said, "Hi guys, here's the new combat, so you can have a bit of play with him. You know, content creators can have a go at him. But we've done some internal QA testing with the entire team. We're pretty confident that you won't find anything wrong with them. We're pretty confident that you'll find them good. We've all given it the green light." And then someone put, "Yeah, I can't imagine, that there'll be much wrong with them. We've all tested it." And I was like, "Well, for a start, it's not doing X. It's not doing half what it should do." And I was like, "Yeah, it's not doing that. That's weird." And I was like, "But even with that, it's not as good as it's like its other combat a bit, but not as good. So what's the point in this? If you've already got that other combat, you're not going to need this." And then everyone was like, sort of pitched in with ideas and what it should do and shouldn't do. But every single playtester was saying, "Listen, this is pretty awful. It's not good at all." And I think the apes had to pull it because of the reaction of the playtesters. Plain and simple. Because let's be honest, no one else had seen it by then. But every single playtester was kicking off. I mean, normally it's just me and Yacht text sometimes. Some other people are, I don't know, maybe less vocal. Oh, I don't want to piss the subscribe, but don't want to annoy the apes so much. I try not to swear in my streams, but it doesn't matter if I do really. They don't want to annoy the apes. That's how annoyed I am, you see. But yeah, I don't mince my words at all. I tell them exactly how I feel, and it was awful. It's not it was awful, it's just that it was worse than other combats we've already got, and not much different. So I was like, oh, here we go again. You're ruining my Titan Assault here now. Because I'm doing things I shouldn't be doing. Just got it. Right. There we are. I think he's gone. Hopefully. So yeah, I just didn't see the point of this new combat at all. I was like, there's better combats out there already. It doesn't work as intended. And I'm glad the 8's pulled it. I really am. It needed to be. But we've still not got a new iteration. Like I said, one of the apes is off sick. Dale's off sick. So they've extended their team. And now the team's, short for this week when they really need people. but no, I'm quite successful in the 41, to be honest with you. I mean, you see my bots if there, so. I never buy 100 crystal bundles, ever. Not for, in fact, nothing ever bought a 100 crystal bundle. Oof, just about. Couldn't even find it. Someone said he can beat 15 Scarpanock. Let's see if he can beat 3-9 even. Maybe it's the hollow you need. Maybe it's level 8. Whatever it is for the hollow. Maybe it's that you need. That's what works. But we'll have a go. We'll treat this properly now. The Mario sort of shakes his fist at him. Grrr. I'm doing well at the minute. Remember how buggy it was at the start, how easy it was at the start. Slightly defensive Titan's got up perks now. Weird. Hey, I'll take the win. Boom. I don't know, Daniel Evans. I quite like you, but I want him as a 5-star. Yeah. Always try D-Deck. You never know. You never know. We're getting closer. See you later, Just Elite. Thanks for joining, buddy. Yeah, Trip Up is a bit like that, but I want to see what it does on defense as well, to be fair. That's, do like do this, so do it properly. It doesn't follow Optimus's rush. I don't rush, so I couldn't comment. To be fair. Jeez, I might run out of time on this. Run out of time on a time trap. On my Titan. Imagine if time traps worked against Titans. How funny would that be? Oh my god, he's got every high HP bot in the world. Oof. Oh my day, that was close. Wow. Oof. So James Livius, who's going to be the next Titan? There's only the 2 Titans really, isn't there? I don't know anymore, so I don't know. I heard Triple actually isn't giving the boost like he should. Yeah, I could test it. I won't right now, so I've been like way through the stream. But it is worth testing, and I will do, because if it works as it should do, then it's gonna be crazy good. I did do it in testing. I tested a bit, but I did test numbers. It was working, but I don't know what it was working to its full potential. But Max sounded scarier than he actually is. Yeah, you know, people make a big deal out of him, but I don't think he's as good as good, mate. Again, we'll talk about that in the showroom. Take a look at him. But, put it this way, I would not be worried if you can't purchase the catch-up bundle. Concentrate on your Metroplex or your Trixicom, honestly. Oh, we can get it this time, though. We can get it. Yeah, he's not as terrifying. Oh, good name. That's all I want. I like the name. Oh dear. Bit of a hard base, I think. Oh, it's got a healing core, and I just realised that was a bad choice, wasn't it? See, I'm still getting used to Port Max now to use him. But I need to use this ability, where there's a big cluster, to get the AoE use out of it. What is it? Combiner in here, there's outpost bots, everything. Get rid of that combiner. See you later. Get that shield gen. Oh, I didn't go. Yeah! Poor boys would have the medic on. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Medics on defense would be a nightmare for this, wouldn't it? Okay, 4-star Scorponok. Level 15, level 6, Fort Max. Rumor is it can be done. Let's go for it. Let's do this. Place it well back. If you watch my level 20 Tripticon video, then you'll know we're doing exactly the same there now. So just keep moving forwards. Oh, this is close. This is close. I think I'm winning just about, baby. Both at the same time. That's quite amusing. Am I winning? It's tight though. It's tight. I think I'm gonna win this. Get in! Get in! I think that'll be fixed soon, so I'll get on it soon, guys. Cool. Zone 14, I doubt we're going to do it, but we'll give it one a go. But then what I'll do is I'll probably, so Zone 14 will be a struggle, but we'll give it a go regardless. And then if we fail, I'm going to go away, I'm going to level my Titan all this week, and then Sunday, when it's really upgraded as much as I can, then I'll come back and do Zone 14. And maybe even do, even by Thursday, I might be able to do it. It could be hard taking this place on. Oh my god, that ability didn't even take it out. Oh my days. Yeah, he needs an extra level, I think, for this. Oh, there's a defense up there, isn't there? Need to get rid of that one. Get in! Zone 14 win. Any idea on the next bot? Nope, not a clue. I will give it an exclusive. I believe it's going to be a gunner. That's all I know. Yeah, I'd like to see another sniper ability. I said that. I'd like to see more snipers. Because there's only one sniper ability, really. You know, you can have top shot. Sorry, top heavy. You can have glitch. But there's no actual snipers, you know. And I said that I'd like to see that. I agree. Stan Tarbin, welcome as well. Back end of the stream, but welcome. Oh, Matt Paul has put the announced it. Oh, it's not exclusive then, but hey. Enjoy. I don't think we're going to do that again. We're quite lucky that was only half the base. It was a poor design, but we'll see. We all know the next batch of bots will be G1. Probably. They have to do more G1 bases, so more G1 bots, so they made no bones about that. No shield gen on this base, which will help. More just a matter of time now, I think. These outpost bots have got some serious health compared to 4 max. Oh wow, that was close. Wow. What about Autobot City as the base? I don't know. I don't think it'll work really. I know, Matt Smith, they are releasing a Beachcomber Legacy toy. I have asked for Beachcomber a lot. One of my favourite Transformers. Well, not in lore, but in terms of because I had the toy as a kid. So I'd love to see him. Okay. 4-star Scorponok. Level 20. Can we? Can we? Times destroyed. Do I think that Fort Max's 3-star ability like Metroplexes? I don't know. I can't think. I really need more wits about me now. Really need to concentrate. Oh, I'm losing quite bad already. I think a few more level upgrades and he might. Oh my god, he's just throwing them things constantly. Time after time at me, look at that! Yeah, I'm not beating this one. Need a few more levels before he beats this one. But still, this is a 3-star level 6 against a level 24-star, so. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'll take that. Got quite a bit of spark there. Hey Belmont, I applaud you in advance for the effort. Surely not. Nope. Nope. How much spark do we get off that though? Quite a bit, I imagine. 168k. Good for the upgrade. I like that. Thanks to level 8, I might get that hollow. Might actually help us. 12 hours. You never know. So yeah, maybe come Thursday we might have a level 8 maybe or 9 Fort Max and we can beat that 4-star and get some more. Take advantage while you can, guys. Honestly, like, you know, it's obvious that this is a bit wrong. I think the apes will intervene, and it was like this, I think, with the when we first had Metroplex. It was a bit unbalanced. So yeah, I suggest get on it, guys. Yeah, well we can. Yeah, exactly, Matt Paulie. It is closer than I expected as well. Yeah. Chris Hammond, yeah, but you have to have a con to release as well, guys. I know there's not many cons left. But there is, though. You see, there is. You've got Werewolf as a headmaster. And you've got... Who's the headmaster they haven't done yet? There's another one. There's another headmaster they haven't done yet. And I can't think who it is. It is like a horror con, I think. Because you got Ape Phase, Snapdragon, Werewolf, and another one. Was Mindwipe a headmaster? Or was it? No, it was a Target Master, wasn't it? Who is the headmaster? Who was the other Decepticon headmaster? I'm trying to think now. I'm sure there was one. Oh, someone must get on it. The Crocodile Headmaster. Oh, yes. Oh, he did have a horrible, yeah, but it wasn't G1 as such per se. Yeah, of course, he's in the game. I think was Mind Wipe a headmaster? But you've got Skull Smasher, haven't you? He was a headmaster, you're right. Yeah, I just got Skull Smasher as well. Or Skull Cruncher, yeah. Don't know why they changed the name in the game. Oh, I know, well, I know, but yeah, I did have Horrible as well. I did. He was a decent and squeeze play, yeah. There was, yeah. So there is options. Should do headmasters. Should do headmasters. It'll help cons, you know. It's rubbish just bringing Mind Wipe out of the normal bot. You know. Kristen Nimsy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're going to be ending shortly though. Yeah, coming at the sort of later end, really. But yeah, 12 hours of Fort Max. But yeah, we still gotta, you know, still gotta do Metroplex. So you can still do Titan Assault for Metroplex, but it's still the 5 nodes for Metroplex. So I mean, yeah, it is. William Chowdhury, yeah, it was the beast, yeah, because he says you can have the heads of the animals. He goes, says you. I do love headmasters. I love Ape-Face Snapdragon. Yeah, cool. So cool. Okay, well, yeah, I think that is it for today, guys. Gonna leave it at that. But yeah, join me on Thursday where we should have the new combat. A bit of an insight into the new bot. Hopefully some more HQ18 information because we've got the Space Ape stream on Thursday. I know he's trying to do some, you know, some delving questions, whether Dale's there or not, and we'll try and get some more info out of him, and then I can sort of make my judgment on it. So that'll be on Thursday. So same time Thursday, guys. If you're a bit late coming in, then obviously an hour before this. So yeah, come and join me on Thursday. We'll be streaming again. Thursday a bit more structured. Monday's just a bit of a chill, answer any questions and a bit of a chat. Thursday tends to be a bit more structured, and I want to cover some certain topics that I want to cover. So again, the new combat. We talk about the Space Ape stream and maybe something else as well. Who knows? But yeah, don't forget if you are a member and you want to cover a certain topic, then put it in the members chat. And yeah, don't forget to leave a like on the video before you leave, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to never miss another video, never miss another stream. If you like my content, then hit that subscribe button. And yeah, we'll see you on Thursday, guys. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching, and peace out.